If you're a small business owner or a sales manager and you want to map out your sales process so you can look for ways to streamline it, then this video is for you.
Now you probably have a sales process, but maybe it's mostly stuck in your head, or every sales rep kind of does their own thing and follows their own process. This video is going to walk you through an exercise that you can do to help you get it out of your head and documented.
Hi, I'm Mike, and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here and you want more sales and productivity tips that will help you take your small business to the next level, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell so you don't miss any future videos.
Hey guys, I'm Christy, and in today's video, we're going to walk you through an exercise to help you map out your sales process. Now, this is an exercise you're going to want to do with your sales reps or anyone else involved in that process to help you get an honest and detailed view of your current reality.
We recommend allowing 60 minutes for this exercise, but be prepared because it could take up to 90.
Now, once you have everyone in the meeting or on a conference call, you want to begin this exercise by leading with questions. And the first question you want to ask your team is, how do leads come to us? And you want to jot down all the answers that they give you. Don't worry about this being messy. We're going to help you organize it later.
If you are all in the same room, then you could do this on a whiteboard or use our favorite method for mapping out a process and use post-it notes. If you're on a Zoom call, then one person can share their screen and take down notes so everyone can follow along, or use a mind mapping app like Lucidchart. Or you can just do this on paper and jot everything down, whatever works best for you.
So you're going to jot things down like maybe a lot of leads come to you as a referral and they contact you through email. That's one way. Maybe they find you on social media and they send you a direct message on Instagram. That's another way. Or maybe they get to your website and they phone you up, or they fill out a contact form on your website.
And make sure to write out all the ways that you're currently getting new leads.
Then you want to ask what happens next. Is there usually a phone call or a text message to set up a call? Is there sometimes an email to set up a call, or is it setting up a consultation?
What are the different ways that happens? You want to write down in the next column or section all the different ways you're getting to that contact, whether it's a call or an in-person meeting.
Once you have that first contact point with your lead, what happens next? Is it usually just a couple of questions on the call and then setting up another call or consultation? Is it questions that then lead to setting up an in-person meeting where you do your pitch? What happens next?
Some cases it may be from that first email or DM directly to a consultation call. Other cases it might come from an email, which leads to a quick 10-minute call where you actually schedule the more in-depth consultation. Whatever this looks like for your business, make sure to jot down all these different scenarios.
Once you get them on that consultation call or that in-person meeting, what has to happen? Are there questions that you have to prepare ahead of time and ask on this call or in-person meeting and then capture? Is there a questionnaire you need to send ahead of time? Is there a slide deck that you need to prepare for this meeting? You want to write all these things down.
Your answers or your team's answers to these questions may likely be, well, it depends, and that is completely normal. So write out all the different scenarios that usually happens. And this is also a great time to write down all the high-level questions that you want answered on these calls.
For example, if you're in real estate, you probably have a list of questions that you need to ask them. Things like, what's their budget? What neighborhood are they looking to move to? How many bathrooms or bedrooms do they need? Do they need parking?
Or if you're a consultant, maybe you need to find out what are the main problems that they're having. Why are they interested in your services? Why now? Or maybe you need to know more about their industry and biggest pain points.
After you've qualified them on this call or this meeting, what happens next? Do you have to prepare a proposal and do a presentation for them? Do you have to prepare a quote or an offer that then you send to them? Do you have to set up another meeting with other key decision makers? You want to write down all the different scenarios and things that have to happen.
After you send the proposal or offer, what happens next? Is there another meeting or call to review it? Are there usually follow-ups that have to happen? Do you have to negotiate the deal?
After you've negotiated or followed up after that proposal, what happens next? For example, once the offer's been accepted, is there a contract that you have to get signed, or maybe a retainer that you have to get?
If they decline the offer, do you capture the reasons they said no? If they do not respond, do you add them to an email list so that they stay in your marketing funnel? And if they told you that they went with somebody else, do you follow up in 3 to 6 months to check that everything worked out or not?
Now, once you have this all mapped out and written down, whether it's in Post-it notes, a Pages document, on paper, it doesn't matter. Now you want to start going through these steps and organizing them into the different stages of your sales process. And usually there's 5 key stages: the initial contact, the qualify, the offer, the negotiate, and then the close stage.
To organize this, you can move the Post-it notes into different groups, or highlight the different stages on your paper in different colors, or use an app to group these together into lists or bubbles.
Now, after you have this organized, you want to make sure it's documented. So if you've been working with Post-it notes and moving them around, you want to have this written down in a document. Could be a spreadsheet, kind of organizing it. You could even take it a step further if you want to see it visually and map it out in a tool like Lucidchart, for example.
Once you have this mapped out, you can start the fun part of looking for ways to streamline your sales process. To help you do that, check out our next video on how to improve your sales efficiency. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up down below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a future video.